Hey guys, happy Thursday, or as I like to say, happy Friday Eve. How's everybody doing? If you are new to my channel, my name's Lori and I'm an advocate for health and wellness. And the title of my channel, or the name of my channel, is Hope, Healing, and Restoration. And part of that encompasses wellness. And so as I continue to grow my channel, I'll be sharing different things with you guys and what that all has meant for me in my journey of healing and restoration. If you've not watched my very first video, I encourage you to watch it. It is my story of being a survivor of trauma, domestic violence, and not just once, but multiple times. And the last relationship that I was in was the most toxic and most traumatic excuse me, relationship that I'd ever been in. And when I walked away from that, I was so very broken. But you can go and watch that, and I'll share my story with you in that video. But I wanted to pop on today because this morning, in the morning, when I get up, I like to go outside and sit on my deck and have my coffee. And I always read my affirmations. I have a whole list of affirmations and I read them out loud every day. So I highly recommend that that's something that you do. And it's okay if your list starts out being short, but eventually as you start understanding about the importance of affirmations and the importance of the spoken word and the energy that it carries, and that we attract into our lives what we think and speak, your list will grow. Mine has actually grown a lot. And so anyway, I was sitting back on the back porch this morning and I thought about the word perseverance. And I thought, gosh, that word it's really such a strong word, and it carries a lot of meaning, especially for me. And if you've not heard any of my story, a year ago in March, I lost my dad. And this will be my second Father's Day without my dad. And I'm going to try not to cry. I miss him every day. And he taught me so much about life. Maybe one day I'll share some of those things with you. But anyway, so I uprooted. I lived in Orlando and I had a life. I had friends, and I loved my work environment and the people that I worked with. And I loved my church. And I loved my tribe. I call them my tribe. I love my people. And I just felt called to come and serve my mom. And to be honest, I didn't really want to. I didn't want to leave my life. I was comfortable. It was comfortable. And I loved it. But sometimes we're called to step up higher, and we're called to serve a purpose. And it's hard. And so I decided that that's what I was going to do. I had no job here. And I was like, okay, I'm stepping out on faith. I have no job, and this is what I'm being called to do. And I came to work one day and thought, I'm just going to ask my company if they'll let me work from home. And they did. And so I just felt like, because I was obedient to that call, that everything else just fell into place. All the other doors just opened. And so I made the move, and it's been challenging. And not only do I work for this large company, but I also started my own business about 1.5 years ago. And it's in the wellness industry, and I love it. And if you follow me long enough, you know exactly what it is. But I had a tough year. My hair started falling out, and I couldn't figure out why. And my hairstylist that I've known since she used to babysit my kids years ago, Lori, you've had a lot of loss. You've given up a lot. You've had a lot of loss. You've lost your dad. You just had a lot of things to go on. And so it was affecting me physically. And there were days when I thought, I just can't do this. And especially my business I had started. And I just got up every day and did what I needed to do. I used to call it putting on my big girl panties and just doing what you have to do, right? There were days when I didn't want to. Literally days when I did not want to. But I did it anyway. Some days they were baby steps. Some days I took some steps back. Some days I took a lot of steps forward. But I just continued to put in front of me my goals and my purpose. And because my goals and my purpose are tied to something greater than myself, they're tied to something outside of myself, every morning that just motivates me to get up and to keep doing what I'm doing. But I looked up the definition for perseverance, and pretty much perseverance is you just keep going. No matter what obstacles come your way, no matter what challenges come your way, that you just make up in your mind that you're going to keep going anyway. And you're not going to let anything stop you. You're not going to let anything that comes up against you derail you from what you've been called to do. And I know that there are things that I've been called to do, and I know that I have a purpose, and that is to bring a message of hope, healing, and restoration to people through many different ways. And so I've just thought about that all day. I've thought about perseverance. I thought about the days that I could have just quit, the days that I just could have said, okay, I'm done, enough is enough. And I've done that. I have felt like that, because we all do. But when your goals and your purpose is tied to something greater than yourself, which for me is the betterment of other people, that continues to motivate me. That continues to help me persevere in the midst of adversity. And believe me, even in the last couple months, I had someone tell me I was wasting my time running my own business, that I was not going to be successful. I felt like somebody punched me in the gut. But do you know what that did? That made me go, you know what? I know that what I'm doing is the right thing. And so that made me just persevere even more. It made me say, I am not giving up. I am not quitting. And so I just want to challenge you that whatever it is that you're going through, just persevere. Try not to look too far ahead in the future. I'm not saying, don't plan, because I think it's important to plan, because we don't fail to plan. We don't plan to fail. We fail to plan. But what I'm saying is each day that you get up, have what you're going to get done that day, and work towards that goal, no matter what comes your way. And even if you have to make a phone call to somebody and say, hey, I can't do this today, I'm struggling, I need some encouragement, do that. Reach outside of yourself and find that person that you can trust, that can kind of be your cheerleader. And I'm so thankful that I have those people in my life, and very grateful for them. And I let them know on a regular basis how thankful I am for them. So just be encouraged to continue to put one foot in front of the other. And I know that there are days that it's hard, probably days when you don't want to get out of bed, but do it anyway. And I guarantee you that each and every day that you persevere, that you're going to grow stronger, you're going to grow more confident, and you're going to reach those goals, and you're going to fulfill your purpose. So persevere. I hope you have a great afternoon. Talk to you guys soon.